So that'll be the first goal. I don't know. Like I said, I don't remember playing the table, so. There's a couple targets there. Oh, look at that. That was a nice bounce. That's also very weird places for the bumpers right here on the side. So you already have the slingshots right here that are going to bounce it back and forth, but now you have the added danger of those. So this also has a little scoop thing on the top. This is definitely a faster table too. See there, that's... Ooh. Oh! What the hell was that? Oh, this did the same thing, so it looks like it's either alt or something that causes that to happen, so that's really stupid. We'll just have to load it back up. It's just the hotkeys for that are doing whatever on the table. So I hate that Visual Pinball just has so many things that are hard-coded. Like this button does this and this. You know, I'm using... These are controller buttons, not even keystrokes. So I don't even use those. So I don't know. Maybe I can fix it by... taking some of the keys off of like the buttons that I already have. Like I could take the shifts off and the controls off and use maybe that, so I'll have to try that. It's not a quick save bar and arcade stream if there's not something immediately broke. Okay, there's that. Okay. Ooh. Oh, twice. Got two of those. All right, I'm at 94,000, so I'm already at the bottom, but I'm on the board. Nice bonus there. That puts us in 8th place. So not too bad on the first try. And just like Harlem Globetrotters, those targets on the far left there don't stay down in between turns. Ah, that's kind of interesting to have that little target there where it can pop back up. I'm sure if you nudged forward enough you'd be able to do it too, but I just don't. After all that tilting I did the other day, I'm like not using it as much. Yeah, but again, the double flippers, they're uncommon, but the other thing is you have so much of a chance of the ball going in between the flippers, so it's a kind of you know, double-edged sword of having that. A lot of, you know, more modern style tables will have additional flippers at different parts of the play field, like maybe an upper one that you can feed to get some of the top ramps. And a lot of them, there's certain shots you can only get with those additional flippers. So you're trying to feed the shot to that flipper to get it to wherever. King Kong, Stern's King Kong table has something like that where you hit it up on a little mini flipper that's up here, and then you hit it up and it comes back around to another top flipper, and then you can hit it into a ramp. So all right, that was 159, so that puts us in 7th. Okay, let's see if we can dial in this shot here. There it is. There's not trying to do it, that was just a backhand. Let's stop this. Ooh. Oh! That was a really good stop there. Alright, so we got one more. Oh! That's what I should. Almost got all those down. Ah! So it looks like the first one's 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, and then 5,000. 50,000. So if you knock all these targets down and then you hit that back one over there, it'll give you 50,000. You can see this isn't a really high scoring table, so 50,000 can kind of make or break your score. There, that was a bizarre series of events. So anytime you're on this right flipper, it's a good idea to go for those. That was too late. Okay, got all those drop targets down. Little nudge. Okay, that's the second one down. Oh! It thought about it, but it didn't do it. 124,000, so not higher than I already had. Ah! Good old 1,270. So you see if you miss those shots though, that's kind of the risk. If you miss those far shots on the left, it kind of bounces back down in such a way where, you know, you're in trouble of draining. Here we go. Might as well just go for those targets there. Oh, twice it happened. Ah! I think it's 150. Even the score that I had previously that I didn't remember getting, I think it was around there. I think Kim had a little bit more. She was in first place, so probably 170 maybe or something. I wish that all these monitors were working. This monitor over here that you guys obviously wouldn't be able to see, but it was connected to this computer as well. I could have the stream up there, and that freed up the tablet to have the scores on. So that's when everything. That's the first time everything overheated. So it's drawing that monitor doesn't have a plug directly in. I mean, you can plug it directly into an outlet or whatever, but it also can draw the power from a USB-C and provide the video. So with it already getting hot in here, all the stuff that you're at is just using more energy. So I got to build a stand to put this other thing in, so that should solve it completely. All right, 200,000, 210. Let's go for 210. Okay, got one of those. Damn. Well, there's the 10. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying about these bumpers being up close like this. Look at that. No fault of my own. And since it's because I'm not necessarily, I mean, I'm going for a high score, but I'm also not, by trying to knock down all those targets on the left. And that's all I'm pretty much doing with the right flipper. Or trying to do. I'm doing a lot of other crap accidentally. There's an older table, early 70s, called Spanish Eyes, and it is the most bizarre layout. It's got the bumper in between the two flippers. It's absolutely bonkers to play that table. None, really. You know, it's pretty distinguishable where the ball is. For me, the only ones that typically do are tables that have a lot of stuff on the second play field. And so like the D&D table, it comes around and it's really hard to time it because it goes under something and you can't see it. So I actually have to duck down. Funhouse is another table that does that. Anytime that it obscures the ball, it's difficult, unless you really know the table, to know when it's going to come around. But as far as colors, they were, for the most part, I'd say 98% of the time, designed it in a way where it wouldn't be an issue. Now, tables are different depending on the wear and tear, and then you also have the fact that some of the bulbs might go out. So I've played some really dark tables because the lights aren't working, and so that can cause a problem as well. Oh, Ah! Decent bonus. I'm on ball 3 though. Squandered that opportunity. All right, back at it. What was that? The way it was bouncing back and forth, it was like hitting in between the flippers. That was really bizarre. Not a lot of scoring on ball 2. Better than last turn, but not better in the grand scheme of things. Definitely not getting in on that 1.3 million, that's for sure. Ooh. Those bumpers again, every damn time. They're gonna screw you over. And sometimes everything's gonna screw you over. Look, I might not even get 10,000. This is gonna be probably a winner score-wise. Then I'm gonna probably get almost all of those. Next Friday will be my first console stream, so got everything set up on there. It's got a really cool layout that that I designed, so it'll add a little bit more flair. Going back to doing the Nintendo A to Z, picking up. I was still in the A's last time I did it, and then I also will be alternating with that on Fridays to do some arcade stuff, some high score challenge, beating some arcade games. Also be doing some Steam arcade style games, and even some co-ops. So we'll have some people in to do that as well. So a lot of cool stuff coming up. So make sure and follow and sub if if you're interested in any of that. Of course! Again, only one more target left there. It's the same issue that I had with Harlem Globetrotters. I just could not get them all down, and just one away every time. Oh, that time I did it! That time I nudged it up. So I kind of got at least the timing and force that it requires to do that, so. Oh! And then immediately it was like, no, you do not. You do not have it down. You did it once and it was only by luck. And look at that. That's how it drains every single time as a big screw you to me. Okay, just worse and worse. I'm not going for those targets anymore. It's obviously I can't get that shot down enough on this table. Look at... I tilted. Look at that. That's just a bunch of bullshit. Oh, wow. Yep, big time. There's also a lot of shots like that that are wasted. You don't get any points. You're just popping the ball up. It's just really hard to kind of get control of the ball on here, on this table. For me. Nope, I don't even want it to go over there. Can't help myself but to go for those targets. Look at that. It was doing that again. This time this time I didn't let it finish. And ball 3 already because that first ball just drained immediately. But I think you do need those targets, at least some of them down, because it's quite a bit of points just sitting there. And that's like a hurry up where those are blinking and gives you just enough time I hit it! I hit it! It doesn't make a difference. I hit it. When I wasn't even trying for it. And look at the difference that it gives you. Look at that score jump up. Pretty much doubled. That now puts us in 6th place. Really needed to get 2010 or 2010. 210,000. Alright, I'll give this a couple more tries. I don't even care about that. I did it. That's a personal victory. And the table can't take that away from me. Although it will try. Oh, I tilted. See, that's dangerous coming out of there too, but it's gotta really get so it doesn't go down the middle like that. Alright, one last game and then we're moving on to my absolute favorite. As you guys know, Scared Stiff. With the challenge of getting 25 million on that table, which is yet to happen for months. Many months we've been trying. On stream, off of stream. Sometimes I'll just pop in here during a break at work and just try it. It just does not happen. Ah! Last time to get try to get that 210,000. And it is not gonna happen. I didn't get the shot completely dialed in, but I did hit it more often.